afternoon, grade 10. We are looking at the third lesson regarding developments. If you've missed the first two, please go have a look at them. They entail quite a bit of information regarding what's happening so far. If you only need help with these specific ones and you can just have a look at them, you're more than welcome as well. Alright, let's have a look at this drawing. So now we are looking at a square truncated pyramid. So the labeling process for this is going to look like this. I'm going to start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm immediately starting here, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The middle point of my drawing, I'm going to label something like A. Alright, as this projects upwards, this will be point 1 and 4. This will be 5 and 8. This will be A, 6 and 7, 2 and 3. So the development now is going to be in an arc that's been drawn up. I'm not developing a pyramid directly horizontally because it already follows a trajectory. If you were to put a compass here and on this line, you are going to make a curvature. Because it already has an apex point here. Alright, so the first thing that we have to do is, just looking at this drawing, I already know that if you put your compass here in the middle, we can't start the development unless we have the true length of these corners. So in order to work out the true length, if you put your compass in the middle, and you put it on any one of these corners, and you draw an arc down so it connects onto the middle, right, just extending the middle line a bit, so that there, from the middle point to there, is going to be the true length for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 4. It doesn't matter how you project it, right? So that is the length that all of these points are. So in order for you to start the drawing, you need to have that point there. So let's just project the base over or across. We project this true length up onto the base so it connects there. Once you have the true length there, you go ahead and you connect it to point A, because now it is a pure and accurate representation of the true length, what that line really is going to be if you place it here. Alright, so this line is still going to be labeled point 1 because we are going to start on the left, which is the shortest part. That means point 1. So if you grab your compass for this development, you put it on A, you put it on 1, and you make an arc. Right, so you can see it kind of goes across my whole page. That's what I want. That's the initial curve that I have. Then if you take point 5 and 8 onto the true length, point 6 and 7 onto the true length, just using horizontal line. As soon as it connects there, then you have to take those points over as well. Alright, so same curvature, there we go. So just for clarity's sake, I'm going to label this point 5 and 8. This one is 6 and 7. Just going to make my life easier in a minute. So once you have this grade 10s, you can now start by cutting off your drawing. So you can see I've already started with 1 here, which means the next one has to be 2. So 1 goes to 2. 2 to 3, all of these are exactly the same. So 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 4, and 4 goes back to 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That is now the base, this lowest line that I have, that I've now basically done my projection with. Right, the next one is going to be 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I already have point 5 as a starting point. Here you can see, this is going to take a bit more brain work. 1 connects up to point 5, which means they have to kind of be on the way to point A. You have 5 as well. So if you look at this drawing, 1 goes to A, on the road to there it has 5 as well. So 5 is going to start there. So that's already an A quality line up to 0.5. Alright, so once you have all of these points, you go ahead and point 2 connects up to point A, point 3 connects up to point A, point 4 connects up to point A, and then point 1 connects up to point A. So now you have this kind of pizza slice happening over here. So here we have point 5, which is on the road, 1 going to A, I have 5. 1 going to A, I have 0.5. 2 going to A, I have 0.6. So 2 to A, 0.6. 5. 3 going to A. So if I look at this 3 to A, where is my dot going to be? 3 to A is 7. So it's going to be up there. 4 to A, it's 8. So 8 is down here again. And then 1 again is there. So now once you have all these points, right, so you can see 1 is here. So 1 is going to be for 5. 4 is going to be for 8. You can go ahead and you can draw this in A quality. So 1 goes to 5, 1 goes to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 1 to 4. And now these points, 5 goes to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 5, back to 1. Alright, so that should give you the development. Now remember, we also have folding lines that's happening here. So here you'll have a long line, 2 short lines, long line. That's one folding line from 7 to 3. Long line, 2 short lines, long line. Right, so there you have the development. Right, so that's going to be the development for this truncated square pyramid. So we also have the lid, right? There's a lid that's supposed to be drawn at the top here, and then there's supposed to be the base at the bottom. So one of two things can happen. You can redraw the base if the instruction insisted that you do that. You can draw the base here, or you can go ahead and you can draw the cap. So it all depends on the instructions that they give you. So if I want to draw the base, I'm going to take the measurement between 2 and 3. Or actually from here to there. So 2, 3, and then the same from the opposite side. So from 2 to 3. Okay, so it just means I took the length, and then I took the total circumference, and then I took the length and I just cut it off. If I now connect these together, it's going to give me the base. So this is the base I'm referring to. If you cut this out and you fold it and you fold this base closed, then you have this shape that you have here. Right, I hope this video helps, and on to the next one.